What's up, everyone? This is my top 10 games list of 2017. I've been putting it off for a while, but we're just going to hop right into it. Rules for this list, just so you know, I've had to have played the game and had to come out in 2017. That means as long as some version of the game came out in 2017, it is allowed on this list. That will only happen with one game on this list, though. That's number 10. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and hop into it, shall we? Starting off with number 10. So, for number 10 here, we have one of my favorite games from 2017, even though it technically came out 2016, but Xbox console versions came out 2017. That's the version I've been playing on. So, Dead by Daylight. Not a whole lot I can say about it. Survivor horror game. One person plays as a killer, 4 people play as survivors. You try and escape as a survivor, you try and kill everyone as a killer. Pretty simple concept, pretty fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. That's why, but since it is technically kind of cheating, that's why it's number 10. It's a fun game, though, don't get me wrong. I have no qualms with this game. It's real fun. You gotta murder a lot of people, or you gotta survive against baby killers. Juking, pallet loops for days, people. It's such a fun time. Number 9! Oh yeah, I know you hear that amazing music. Number 9 on this list is Fire Emblem Echoes. Came out very early in 2017. Came out in April, I want to say. April 2017. Added on to the Fire Emblem series by remaking the second ever Fire Emblem game. Making its story well known to mostly everyone now. If you're a fan of the Fire Emblem, you probably picked up this game. Personally, I loved about 70% of this game. There were bits and pieces of it that I did not enjoy. So, what? But it was still a great game, and that's why it's number 9 on this list. Number 8. Now, before you raise your pitchforks at me, I know a lot of people love this game. It is a fun game. I will admit that much. However, what you will not get me to admit is that it's one of my favorites. It is on the top 10 list, mainly because I played it, and Nintendo, I haven't played a lot of Nintendo games. That's part of the reason it's on here. But PUBG is not a bad game by any means. It brought back the genre of Battle Royale. I'm not saying it was the first to do it. It's not. It's not at all. But it did bring it back, and I do enjoy it for that. However, for me personally, PUBG is just too slow. I can't commit to hour-long games to only be in, like, top 30. I just can't do it. And that's what happens way too often with this game. That's why, while fun, it is also one of the best games of 2017. It's not that high up on, or it's not that low on my list. But, I can respect it for what it is. That's why it's on number 8. Number 7. You know, 2017 was a pretty good year for RPGs. This was one of them. Divinity Original Sin 2 is probably one of the best made RPGs to come out in the last 5 years. It has great combat, great story, lots of exploration options, and it's 4-player co-op if you really wanted to. It's even 2-player co-op. You can play it all single player. It's your choice. But the choices are yours, and there are thousands to make in this game. That's why it gets number 7 on this list. Number 6. Oh, West of Loathing. This game is a fucking treat. No matter how you look at it, it's hilarious as fuck. You know all those RPG elements I was just talking about into Divinity? Well, take those, take a very broken combat system that you can easily destroy, add in lots of zane and lots of jokes, and you have West of Loathing. West of Loathing is just a simple, stick-figure-drawn RPG, but it has so much humor chalked into it that, oh my god, it can leave you laughing for weeks. That's why it gets the number 6 spot on this list. Number 5. Oh, Sonic Mania. You poor, poor creature. Sonic Mania is probably one of the best Sonic games to come out in recent history. Granted, I love the Sonic Adventure games, but those came out 17 years ago, almost. It's been a long time. Sonic has not had a lot of great games since then. He's been in a bit of a rough spot. He's had okay games, but Sonic fans, hired by Sega, decided to make Sonic go back to his roots. And it has worked splendidly. Completely overshadowing Sonic Forces, which is an alright game, but not nearly as great as Sonic Mania. And Sonic's going back to his roots is so beautiful. New textures, new models, new levels, old levels, remixes to old levels. It's a wonderful package, all bundled up for Sonic fans to love and enjoy, along with new Sonic fans to enjoy. Sega, you went right with this one, and that's why you get number 5. Number 4! Oh, Cuphead, you enraging bastard. Cuphead was a treat that, if you didn't know about it, was a great time coming. If you knew about it, you've been hyped for it for years. And your hype has paid off. With this 1930s classic look to it, its amazing soundtrack, and its hardcoreness, what could possibly go wrong, other than lots and lots of pent-up rage? And that's why Cuphead, in all of its beauty and rage, gets the number 4 spot. Number 3. So, if you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club, what are you doing? It's a free game, and it can run on pretty much any type of PC or laptop. I highly recommend it. If you haven't even seen what it's about, I highly recommend it. I'm not going to spoil anything about it here. Just Monica, that's all I'm saying. But, Doki Doki Literature Club is a visual novel type of game. It is very beautiful. It is very fun. It's a very engaging story. And, I don't really have much more to say about it without going into spoiler territory for it. So, all I can say is, to everyone watching this, I gently open the door. If you've played the game, you understand. Number 2. So, know how I said PUBG was number 8 because it was too slow for me? Well, that's why Fortnite gets number 2. Fortnite Battle Royale. Was it ripping off of PUBG? Probably. Do I care? Not really. I love the much more fast action pace of PUBG or Fortnite Battle Royale compared to PUBG. It is much faster, much more action based. You're not sitting around for like 30 minutes at a time waiting for someone. Most times a game is over in 30 max. The longest game I think I've ever had in Fortnite is 35 minutes. And that was in solos when everyone was camping. So, PUBG, I don't know. Maybe get smaller maps, because there's too much space. Compared to Fortnite, by the time you land, 30 people are already dead. And that's why it gets number 2. Number 1! Resident Evil 7. You have brought horror back to the horror genre. Resident Evil 7 brought horror back to the Resident Evil series. Where 6 was just a fucking run and gun, 7 brought it back to its roots of making every corner terrifying, making sure you conserve your ammo, making sure every bullet counts. For that, Resident Evil 7 will always have a special place in my heart. Even if I did quit the demo 14 minutes into it on YouTube because I was too scared and I was a little bitch. That's exactly why it gets number 1. It's because I love this horror game, even if I haven't played it on my channel.
Alright. Yeah.
I loved it to pieces, man. Loved it to pieces? I loved it to pieces. It is such a great game. It's beautiful. It adds in so much stuff to the Resident Evil franchise, and it's just a genuinely good time. And that is why it gets the number 1 spot. And that, people, is the 2017 list top 10 games I've been putting off for about a month and a half now. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. Tell me your top 10 in the description below. And by the description, I mean the comment section. It's 6 in the morning. I've been putting this off for so long, I just said, fuck it. We're finally going to finish this damn thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then it's finished. Here we are. Full circle. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you want more of this stuff, subscribe. And I'll see you all in 2018. Peace!